Hello, everyone from Akasa Living. I want to continue today talking about this bridge that we have between our throat chakra and our heart chakra, which is the High Heart Chakra, and how to use that to change our energetic behavioral style from 3D to 5D so that we actually live in alignment, which is flow, versus making things happen. And that is that's the significance, that's the difference between the two ways of being. That is the difference between a life that is chaotic and the life that is with grace and ease. The conversation that I had earlier today was with someone who said, I've asked many times for something that I needed. I've spoken up for myself and have said, I deserve this. Whether it's I've voiced it to someone or to the universe, God, source, whatever your belief system. As you know, every belief system is welcome here because it doesn't matter how you believe we got here. We're still made of protons, electrons, neutrons. We're energy. So energy works the same way, no matter what you believe that source is. So all belief systems are welcome here. We're not saying anything that negates what anyone believes, all right? So the question was, I've acknowledged, I've done what we're told, I've looked in the mirror, I said, I'm worthy of this. And it still didn't happen. Why? And I've heard the gurus say, well, you were in need. You were asking from a place of need and want and lack. And I don't even know what that means. Because, yeah, but at the same time, I knew I was worthy of it. I don't know what to change. What do I do differently here? Well, the difference is the High Heart Chakra and this positive energy loop that we get going between our communication center, the throat chakra, and the heart chakra. First and foremost, when we are saying we want something, we need to be sure that it's our highest timeline, that it's not one of these other aspects of ourselves that wants it and that wants to bring its energy down through us and express itself physically or tactilely through us and live out our energetic bandwidth here. We only want to live our highest timeline possible, and that's pure source energy. So the first thing we want to do is identify in the heart space, what is it I'm even feeling to begin with? What's triggered me? Why am I triggered that I want this? Is that pure source energy that's triggering me? I deserve this. I want this because I'm being triggered that I need to heal some trauma, drama, blame, shame, woulda, coulda, shoulda, or past ancestral, past life issue that's energetically connected to me because of these aspects and societal programming, et cetera, and source energy is saying, come on, let's deal with this so we can move on down our timeline to best and highest good. Is that what's doing it? Am I being triggered for healing purposes or progressing? I prefer progressing, as you know, to healing, because healing makes it sound like we're broken. And we're not broken. We're just coming out of one density, one frequency, and awakening to the fact that, hold on, there's another frequency. And when we're in that frequency, we get our highest timeline and we get our heaven on earth experience. So we're not broken. We're not healing. We're progressing. So, but healing's a word that's used so much. So I acquiesce and use it because it's what people are used to, but we're progressing. So is that source energy that's triggered you in your heart space? or something has happened around you and that triggered you. Someone did something and that triggered you, your energy in motion, your emotions. Because that's what triggers us, is we get the energetic input to our energetic field. We've allowed something into our energetic bandwidth, and it triggers us. That's why we want resonant energies around us so we don't get triggered so often. But sometimes we can't help it. Our jobs have people there that we didn't hire, or whatever the situation may be. And sometimes we just need to be triggered in order to progress. So we've been triggered by something. So we have this desire for something. What's causing that desire that we decided we need to voice? First of all, we need to be sure that we're not voicing something that's not our best and highest good. Because we will get caught up in the programming. Because remember, these lower aspects of ourselves, they are very good at getting us in the limited beliefs of this programming. Getting us in those loops and saying, yeah, we better do it this way. And that will keep us in 3D energetic behavioral patterns. Filling roles, getting other people to fill roles, convincing other people to do things the way we want it done, manipulating, being manipulated, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Making things happen, acting upon other energies and having our energy acted upon versus aligning. That's the difference, okay? So we need to feel into that first. Does this really light me up? Is what I'm articulating, is what I'm going to use my voice for. I was in this series of books by Diana Leader, Find Your Voice, Save Your Life. Find the right voice. Find the voice that is expressing the highest energetic timeline possible for you. Source energy. So that's the expression of energy that you are using your energetic bandwidth here for. Use the throat chakra to express that. Use your tactility, your energetic bandwidth in physicality for that expression. Our life here, the use of our energetic bandwidth during what we know as the human lifetime, which can be longer and was meant to be longer once we understand how to be energetically healthy again. That expression is voice. So before we voice something, let's be sure what we're expressing is our highest timeline. And that we're not being duped by a lower timeline. Lower timelines are going to be easier. They're going to be, yeah, we want that, but we could do this. This is probably easier. We should probably play it safe and do this. And we don't know how to do that, but we know how to do this. Because the mind is going to kick in and say, well, that's pie in the sky. You know, so-and-so tried that and you saw what happened with them. But if your heart space has been lit up to do it, this doesn't mean do full-hearted things like, no one's ever done that before, so it must be my heart space telling me to do it. No. If you're lit up to do it, and source energy has filled you with, we've got this, this is yours, it's yours. And when the mind starts arguing with those kind of arguments, those are limiting beliefs. There's a difference between just, wow, nobody's ever done that before, so it must be mine to do. No, there's a difference. Okay, so you get lit up about it. And it fits with who you are and what you are. It fits with what feels like the right thing for you. It'll feel right. Okay? So first we feel into that. So we want to get the high heart chakra activated. So we have the heart, what's coming into the heart, being analyzed by the healthy, expanded throat chakra, so that wisdom and true understanding is taking place. Expansive understanding is taking place. So it transcends limited belief. So the throat chakra helps us transcend what the aspects of us are doing with the programmed mind and playing it like a fiddle. Okay? So we raise our vibrational frequency up. Make sure our frequency is up. We call all of our energy into ourselves. We release all energetic entanglements. We forgive everything, because that's the quantum leap to healing and progressing. You're like, what do I got to forgive? Forgive it. There are things we need to forgive. We don't even know what it is. Ourselves, lots of times. Just put yourself in the energy of forgiveness. We all want to be forgiven. So to be forgiven of things, we have to be in the energy of forgiveness. So just be in that energy. Unlike therapy teaches us, we don't have to understand all of this necessarily. I don't have to know necessarily when I'm forgiving, but I do know that if I've done something to someone, I want to be forgiven. Therefore, I need to do my best to at all times be in the energy of forgiveness. So when the time comes, that is automatically the energy I'm always putting out. And when I stumble across that situation, that's the energy that person's going to pick up, and they're going to be like, normally I wouldn't do this, but let me forgive that. Because that's the energy they feel from me. That's the quantum leap, to stay in resonant with people, to be in resonant energy. When we are staying in energy of unforgiveness, we have friction. Friction is not alignment. It's this stuff. So we forgive everything. It doesn't mean we let it happen again. That's kind of what this is all about. What do I let in my life? What do I want in my life? Just because someone's forgiven us doesn't mean necessarily they let us back in their lives. If we're still going to do something that they're going to have to keep forgiving, we're not resonant energy for them. But forgiving us clears the energy that has been, so we can have mutual respect for one another, and we can be in alignment over here, they can be in alignment over there. Light and love to you, and there's no friction between us. And we can go on from our respective corners, and everything's fine. There's peace. There's order. So we always want to be in the energy of forgiveness. So forgive everything. Release all energetic entanglements. Raise your vibrational frequency up. Connect up, clear your energy, dissolve everything into unconditional love. Call in the pink light. Call in the white light. Call in source light. Get the energy column cleared out, calibrated. Get connected all the way to the core of the center of the earth. Get that positive energy flow going between the core of the earth and source. And then bring the energy into the heart space. Okay, what's our highest timeline? And then when you feel that energetic hit related to what you've been triggered with, or what you're thinking about, or whatever the issue is, let me make sure the high heart chakra is activated. And go ahead and activate those scapulas back there too. And get the advanced throat chakra going. And get this bridge going. So we make sure that we understand what it is that the heart chakra just got. so these other aspects don't start messing with it. And the thinking mind doesn't overrule the intuitive mind or the heart mind. You see this bridge and the throat chakra working with the heart chakra to interpret for us so that we express in our lives the correct timeline. That's the difference. Utilizing that system, that bridge, so that we connect this advanced chakra, throat chakra, understanding what it is, so that we have the fullest expression of the highest form of energy, the highest timeline, which our heart chakra got. We're making sure that we understand it, and that's what we're going to express. That's what that bridge is for. All right. So you get that hit, you make sure that bridge is in place, and you just feel into it. Does it feel good? Look in the mirror if you need to. With I want that in my life. If someone else were doing this, would I want them to do that to me? Is that how I would want my life? If this were me on the other side, is that what I would want done? Even if it's that somebody is having to let me know something that I wouldn't necessarily want to hear, is it being done in a way that I would feel respected, that I could relate to in a way that it would be okay? It's not necessarily something that I would want to have heard or gone through, but they were respecting themselves and doing what they needed to do, and they did it in a very mutually respectful way. I don't feel disrespected. I don't feel anything negative from it. I only feel the expansive experience there. Not necessarily something I want to go through again, but I don't feel degraded in any way. If that's the case, then that is the highest timeline kind of hit. If it's something that would make you feel degraded or talked down to, condescended to, hurt, then it's not that. Because that's not how we ever want to feel. Thus, that is not the energy we should put out. It should always be mutual respect. So that's one of these aspects, trying to put us in a 3D behavioral style. I'll tell them. I'll show them. I'll get them back. I'll say this to them in a way that they'll never forget. When I'm through with them, they'll know. That'll never happen again. You'll recognize these phrases, right? Yeah, I said it nicely, but they knew what I really meant. You'll recognize all this, right? No, there's nothing respectful about it. We can respectfully say something to someone where they've heard us clearly, and they know we've had to set a boundary, or we've expressed, I need and want this in my life. I feel this way. I have a right to. And that's it. I'm not expecting anything from you. I'm not exerting energy upon you to change your behavior. I'm merely saying, this is me and this is how I show up. And I need you to know that because I've let you in my energetic field. And your energy is acting upon my energy. And I need to express that that is not working for me. So I'm either setting a boundary and you're not going to be in my energetic field, and this is why. Or we need to change something so it's not like that. We need to progress in some way. This is a respectful exchange of information. But in no way are you telling that person how they need to behave. You're acknowledging this situation in which you are involved in, and you have every right to be who and exactly what you are, has caused me, and I take responsibility for that, to feel and behave and react this way. I don't want to feel, behave, and react that way. That's not with my highest timeline. So, because we have a relationship, I've let you in my energetic field. We're in one another's energetic fields. We have a 1 + 1 = 3. We have a relationship. I'm telling you, I'm expressing, this doesn't work for me, and this is why. And what you do with that, I am not telling you what to do. I'm telling you what I'm going to do. In respectful terms, etc., 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 because I cannot exert upon you what to do. But we are not resonant right now. So love and light, mutual respect. We don't need to be in one another's energetic field, because I can't hold the integrity of my field and be with non-resonant energies. Our energies are not good for one another. And I'm not just doing this for me, because if your energy is not good for me, my energy is not good for you. If it's not this for me, it's not this for you. It can't be. If energy is not this for one, it's not this for the other. Now, you may be used to that chaos and okay with it, and that's okay. But I'm not. And that's okay too. There's no judgment there. But I have progressed, healed. I'm not 3D energetic behavioral styles anymore. I'm 5D. I'm living in unconditional love. And unconditional love says, I love myself. And for myself, this is the energy I put out, so I attract it back. And if I stay in that energy with you, I come to that energy. Therefore, that's the energy I will be in and start putting out, and I will just attract more of that in. So it won't be just you in my energetic field doing that. Before long, this little bit of chaos I've let into my energetic field with you, my whole life will have it showing up. It'll show up at work. It'll show up in my other friendships. It'll show up in my own little world with myself. I'll start treating myself that way. My own life will devolve back down all the way to where everything is back into this minutia of things. And I've worked really hard not to be that way. I like living in alignment. I like the grace and ease of it. I like the calmness of it. I like the peace of it. I want my highest timeline. I don't like all the arguing with these aspects. I like transcending them. So love and light to you. That I deserve for myself to be in the energy that I want in my life. And you deserve to be in the energy you want. Whatever that is, no judgment. That's the energy we've all been in since recorded history. So no judgment, because I fall back into it sometimes too. No judgment. But it's not what I want. It's not what I want. So I'm setting a boundary. I'm going to be this. So I put that energy out. And you're not resonant with it. Now you can choose to become resonant with it. That would be great. But if you don't, okay. But I'm going to stay in my energy and attracting those who are. So my life is calm and does this. And you can be resonant with whoever and do whatever. And no judgment. No judgment. My only judgment about it is on myself. It's not what I'm going to do. That's my only judgment. Once we've gotten to that point, when we've expressed that, hopefully they've heard it and it's gone over well. but you may be talking apples and oranges, and it may not be where you can express it at all. Hopefully you can though. Then we get to that. Well, what about that we're asking for something? All right. Now we've come to the point of, all right, but I wanted that friendship. I wanted that relationship. I wanted that job. I wanted that to work. I wanted that. I needed that. So how do I get that to happen? How do I ask source for that? How do I get in the energy to attract that in so it will? You don't. We never get in the energy to get something that isn't resonant with us. Unconditional love is about all things: jobs, relationships, hobbies, friendships, traffic, everything. Unconditional love is the energy of everything. Nothing has conditions set on it. You don't hand someone a list of conditions and say, show up this way. You're drawn to someone or something. You bond energetically with them. You're naturally attracted to them because it's a part of your soul group, your soul family. You know each other instantly, and you recognize that bond. You recognize that that job is something you're drawn to because something about that fits with you and could have possibly been on your best and highest timeline, see the lights. But because of how other things have unfolded, it turned out it's not now. But you were still bonded to it. You recognize it. But you can want that all you want. But you can't hand that list of expectations to them and say, so become this now because I want it. I'm aligned for it. Get yourself aligned. That's exerting energy on that, trying to make it happen. That's asking source, okay, it was supposed to happen. I feel it, I know. So let's exert energy on them and make it happen. That's 3D energy again. That's when we are asking for things from need and want. That's when somebody is like, well, I'm going to pray for you, or I'm going to ask that you get that. And they put really focused energy on it, trying to change a situation. No, we can never exert energetic force on anyone or anything. We can put out the energy of this person needs this situation to be in their favor, in their best and highest timeline, a job, a relationship that is in their best and highest good and timeline. But to say it's that one is exerting force on other energies that are sovereign of themselves. And that's why we don't get them. Yes, you're in the energy of, I deserve it. I'm in the energy. I deserve this. What you're putting out is, I deserve to be able to exert force on that and get it my way. So what you're inviting in is for somebody else to exert force on you, for you to do something their way. It's kind of pretty much what you were already doing over here. It's just kind of a more upscaled way of saying it and doing it. It's really no different. It's expectation. It's still the same thing. We simply cannot be in a state of expectation. We cannot be attached to an outcome. And we are people who are attached to outcomes, believe me. We are people who make goals and plans. And it's going to be this way. No, it's not. Because everybody else has got goals and plans too, and it's going to be this way. And the truth of the matter is, no, it's not. Because everyone is sovereign of self. And for it all to be orderly, we all need to feel into what is our best and highest timeline. Get in that energy and then just let ourselves be attracted to one another. But this is me. I feel it. I'm putting it out. I'm asking for my best and highest timeline. I want a relationship. I want the relationship that's going to light me up. And this is how I want to feel in that relationship. This is what I want to be in it. This is what I want to experience. And I don't know who it's with. Yes, I've met so-and-so, and man, I would love for it to be him. But you know what? If it's not him, that's okay. Because I don't want you exerting any force on him and making it be him. Because if you do that for me, and you're not going to, but if you did, universe, God, source, then I would be putting out the energy that it's okay for somebody to exert force on me and make me do something. And I don't want that, because I'm sovereign of self. I don't want to be putting out the energy that I want energetic forces exerted on me to make me do something. I want my life aligned. And that is the advanced use of our communication energetically. It's not, there we go. It's putting out the energy of, this is who I am. This is not meant to demand anything of anyone. This is simply meant to interpret what source is telling us is our best and highest timeline, for us to get into that energy and to put it out without expectation. I want time with that person, and it's got to be that way. You're inviting chaos in your life, because to make that happen, energetic force has got to be acted upon that person. Protons, electrons, and neutrons have got to start being rearranged. Chaos. Their orbit gets mixed up, changed to suit what you are wanting. You know what happens in your life? Your protons, electrons, and neutrons get acted upon because you put out the energy of energetic chaos to have what I want. And therefore, energetic chaos ensues in your life. We do not get things from expectation. We get things from, this is me. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm a writer, I write. I'm a performer, I perform. At the best of my ability. Source is guiding me. I put out my talent. I show up where I should. I'm being what I should. I treat other people the way I want to be treated. I'm with resonant energies. I don't let anyone disrespect me. I don't disrespect anyone else. And more people are coming into, and more situations and opportunities are coming into my energetic field that are like this. And I'm living in flow, in alignment. I'm living in 5D existence. And I'm having less and less of this. Because I'm not doing this. I'm not asking for this. I don't need or want this. Do I like that person? Would I love to work with that person? Would I love that to be my person? Would I like for it to have been that way? Yeah. But I'm letting go of that. How do I do that? Because they're in my soul group and I'm energetically attached to them. I felt it. I got that hit. You release it. You energetically release it. You express that through this advanced throat chakra system. You put out the energy. I felt it. I know that connection is there. But I respect their sovereignty of self. So I have no expectation of that. I feel source guiding me on my best and highest good timeline. And I accept that. Put me in that frequency and bring that in. And if it's that person, yes. If it's not, light and love to them. Light and love to them. So that's why we put out energies and ask for things. And we're like, I deserve this. I'm in the energy of having it. When am I getting it? Because you're expecting a particular thing. You're asking source to exert force on a job, a situation, a person. And that's not unconditional love. That's not unconditional love. And everything is about unconditional love. 5D is coming up into unconditional love. Source energy, the purest of source energy, our highest timeline, is allowing source energy to express itself in the fullest expression of physicality and still be in unconditional love. 3D behavioral styles drop below that, and it's chaos. That's what we've known, and below that even. Now, what tends to happen? Narcissism. We all have narcissistic tendencies. When we want something, we will mirror that energy just long enough to attract it in. And then once we've attracted it in, then we go back to our own energy and expect it to just stay there. Now, a narcissist does this on a regular basis, and they're cognitively aware of doing it because they want your energy. Now, we are all capable of manipulating that way in certain situations, unconsciously or even consciously. Yeah, I want that. So I'm going to put attention to that. And then we get it. And then we may consciously choose, okay, I got it now. I don't have to give it, I can pull back now. Or unconsciously just do it. And that's not necessarily narcissistic, although we had a narcissistic tendency there. We did what a narcissist does. It's just wasn't planned, or it wasn't meant to be a bad thing. It's not our normal behavior. So we all have narcissistic tendencies. That's what narcissists do. It's when it's meant as a behavioral pattern that you live consistently, and it's also meant for the detriment of another person, to use another person's energy. That is a 3D behavioral style of, I want that, I'm going to put energy toward it, I want to get it, but I'm not going to keep putting energy in it to keep it. We have to be very careful of not doing that too. Because then it's like, but it's mine, I'm supposed to have it. But you're not putting the energetic bandwidth into keeping it. That's kind of the in-between that many people are at right now. They've awakened to the fact that they have to put energetic bandwidth into things. But they fall back into the 3D of, okay, I put energetic bandwidth into it. I put the energy out there for it. I attracted it in. Did you make the energetic bandwidth to keep it? It's Dr. Bruce Lipton's honeymoon effect. That's where many people are right now. They're stuck between the two because they understand law of attraction, but they don't understand how to keep it. And they have the expectation that they got it, so they're going to keep it. And that they can just keep bringing things in and keep them. No, if you don't keep putting the energy into it, it won't stay attracted to you. It won't stay in flow with you if you stop putting energy into it. And we only have so much energetic bandwidth to begin with, because we are the tactile with limited energetic bandwidth. Because we have limited level of consciousness here. Because we're not understanding all of this. As our level of conscious awareness goes up, as we understand more, our health, wealth, abundance, prosperity, therefore longevity, therefore our energetic bandwidth will expand and we will have more. But we have limited now. So we have to make the space, we have to prioritize. So if you keep attracting things in, but you don't take things out, you won't have it either. So we keep having these expectations, but I deserve it. I did it. I put myself in the energy. Why is it? And so then we start asking, source, why is this going away? God, why is this going away? What's going on with my life? Why is my life turned into chaos? It was good. You answered me, but now it's chaos. It's because we handled it the way a narcissist does things. We only put energy into it. We mirrored it. We became it. We became that frequency to attract it in. But we didn't stay that to stay in flow. To keep it, we have to stay it. So many people are in that middle state to where it's kind of working for them and they're kind of seeing how this works. So sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't, so they're confused about it. So we're going to do a very brief meditation where we simply bring in the light, bring it down to the heart space as we've gotten ourselves into that frequency and cleared everything and gotten ourselves into that frequency. We create that bridge and we just simply put ourselves in the energy of okay, I want clarity. I want clarity so that I'm not asking for something for the wrong reason and with expectation. I don't want to ask out of limited thinking or just mirroring for a while. I want pure energy and true understanding. I want to voice, I want to express the right desire, something I can energetically maintain. What is my best and highest good? The frequency I can hold. And I want something that's going to be in flow. And I don't want to get attached to an outcome because I'm energetically drawn to a soul group member that I've come across, or a job that in one timeline would have been ideal for me, but because things didn't work out with 14 other things down the line, it's not now, but I'm still attracted to it because it could have. I want all of that. I want that cleared. And I want energy of forgiveness, and I want all these entanglements removed. I want to be free of all that. And I simply want to be in the energy of best and highest good so I can progress. I want to be in progressing energy. And that's the energy I want to be in. That's what I deserve. That's what we all deserve. And I respect that everyone deserves that. And I do not want to exert my will on anyone else. Love and light to all. Respect to all. I have the right to express myself when someone else's energy is impacting mine and we're in relationship, and I need to alter that relationship because it is no longer resonant, because perhaps we just need to discuss it and it can become resonant again, or I need to explain to them why I'm pulling out of it because it's not resonant. Give me wisdom to do that. Let my throat chakra do that correctly, best and highest good. Let them hear apples when I'm talking apples, even if they're in oranges. But just keep me in the energy that's me. Put me in alignment energy. So this is all we're going to do. We're just going to bring in alignment energy. So know that when you're asking for things, that's all you need to do. That's all we need to do. This need not be complex. We make it complex. We make it complex because we think I'm supposed to have a plan, I'm supposed to have goals, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. They will unfold for you as you open yourself up to this. The communication of them will become clear for you. And the path you need to go will align with you. Be open to the flow of life. That doesn't mean live by the seat of your pants. It will feel safe and good to you because it will be your best and highest timeline. And in your heart space, the safeness, the security will be there. But that only happens when you get that heart space and the bridge and the throat chakra all working in unison together. And that's why we're all asking out of need. because that's the safety and security we're all looking for. We equate that safety and security with love. It is love. It's the energy of unconditional love. I want to feel loved. I want to feel safe. I want to feel secure. This is that safety and security. This is unconditional love. But we've never known it over here. How many people have been rich, had relationships, owned everything they wanted, et cetera, and never felt safe and secure, at least not for any extended amount of time? It's because doing it this way, making it happen, is not real unconditional love. This heaven on earth experience, the expression of the highest, best and good timeline for us, the highest, purest energy source through us in physicality, that is where we will find the safety and security in the feeling, the energy of unconditional love. We've never experienced it yet because we haven't even understood what it was. We've not lived it. These aspects of us have robbed us of it, fulfilling their energetic desires by pushing their agendas through us into our physicality, using our energetic bandwidth for their desires. This bridge of throat chakra, high heart chakra, for how we transcend that. Once we do that and become accustomed to it and know what true unconditional love feels like, once we start living in that energy and showing ourselves that respect, putting out that respect, giving it back to ourselves, and it emanates out from us, and everyone else is doing it, the more and more of us that are living this way, everything comes back into order and is this way. And then that feeling, that safety, security, that love that we've all been looking for, we will all finally be in that frequency. Because we are energy. Neither bad nor good. Neither of these frequencies are bad or good. It's just one is healthy. The energetic being that we are is not healthy below the bandwidth of unconditional love. The feeling that our source energy is coming to physicality to experience is unconditional love. We don't feel complete, healthy, happy, and whole 3D or below. It's love and above. It's alignment. When we get here, because we're energy. And we're just now understanding what that means. And it's a beautiful thing. Neither side is bad or good. It's just we're only now understanding what it means. We're just now on the precipice of understanding what it means. Imagine as we all come into alignment and understand it more and more and feel more and more. Just imagine. All right. So if your mind wanders during meditation, guess what? Everybody's does. Don't worry about it. Light a candle if you would like. That speeds up the molecules, raises your vibration faster. If you have crystals raise our vibration. That's what the crystals are for. The colors of them and just the properties of them. Okay, so that's what the crystals are all about, for those who are wondering. I don't know that I've explained that exactly lately, although we've done shows on them before, Gabrielle and I have. And so that's what the crystals are all about. I have a blue one here. For now, I have my usual little stockpile over here, but then I'm going to hold the dark blue lapis lazuli heart. That's what I'm going to hold. I'm going to hold this one too. And probably amethyst too. What the heck? So, and journal at the end. There'll be the extended play. I'll channel the energy. There'll be the extended play. Journal at the end, or use your dreams, or whatever your normal practice is. End according to your normal practice. Remember, whatever your normal practice is, that's fine. Namaste. Amen. Thank you. See you later. Whatever it is, it's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine. Whatever your normal practice is. Okay. And it may vary. You may get everything while you're just in the meditation, or next time it may be totally different. Take this with you on a walk. Let this energy fill you while you're walking. You don't have to sit here and do it just this way every time. Just let that energy fill you and take a little walk. Movement is a good thing. Movement, move the energy. Stuck energy is what makes us sick. Move the energy, channel that high vibration in, feel it. Get into that space while you're moving energy. Use these things creatively. Meditation does not have to be sitting still, okay? But definitely do it this way too, at least once. But use these energies as often as you would like, and as creatively as you would like. High vibrational energy is always a good thing to bring in if you're hurting, if you're feeling bad, if you whatever you have going on. High vibrational energy is always a great thing to bring in. Just bring it in. Take it on a walk with you, whatever you want to do. Okay. All right. So let's close our eyes, please. Sit with your energy column straight, lie with it straight, take a walk, whatever you want to do. All right. And just please don't drive. Don't do that, because you might get sleepy and don't run heavy equipment or anything like that. Nothing where you might fall asleep or, just don't do anything dangerous, folks. Okay. All right. Let's put ourselves in a pyramid and bring in the pink light, transcendent love. If you wish to call in ancestors or other beings of the light, or whatever support you may wish to bring in, that's perfectly fine. Do that now according to your own practice. Feel that pink light filling every part of your beingness. Feel it coming into the heart space and radiating out. And every lower vibration or frequency that is within you, every dense energy that is within you, it's just dissolving. Like sugar in water. It's just, if it's denser energy, it's within you now, and you are unconditional love, and it cannot stay that way. It has to come up to your frequency, and it has to just keep going higher and higher as more and more pink energy is filling this pyramid, and the pyramid shape is enhancing it. You're becoming higher and higher vibrational, and all the energy within you is matching it, and you're going up, up, and up. Everything within you is progressing, healing, releasing. Nothing can stay low vibrational. Everything is coming up, up, and up, clearing. As you're calling all of yourselves back to yourselves across time, space, universes, lifetimes, dimensions, and incarnations, past, present, and future. And we're opening up our chakra systems wide in every direction, across all time, space, universes, lifetimes, dimensions, and incarnations, protected by the pyramid, so that this pink transcendent love can clear and purify the entire chakra system across all time, space, universes, lifetimes, and dimensions. And source light, the highest vibrational frequency, can look down, and from the highest level of consciousness, see all energetic entanglements of any kind, whether we did them ourselves or someone else did them, or we did them together, whether it was purposeful, not purposeful, for good or for not, and all energetic entanglements of any kind, words, written, actions, nuts, bolts, chains, whatever they may be, they're gone. All energetic entanglements, everything is forgiven. All energy is brought up to the highest vibrational frequency possible and returned to its rightful owner. We take ours back, they get theirs. All is forgiven. We are totally free energetically again through all time, space, universes, lifetimes, and dimensions. We are free, we are free, we are free. This is from Source itself. Nothing, absolutely nothing can withstand this. We don't need Thor's hammer, Zeus's lightning bolt. The purest of Source energy is looking down doing this. That's all we need. All right? Okay, now as we keep breathing in this pink energy, as all this clearing is taking place, we put ourselves into yet another pyramid, and it has got pink energy as well. And we just keep breathing it in. Our frequency just keeps going up, up, and up. If there's anything within us anywhere that needs to be cleaned, purified, it's being done so now. And we have violet flame coming in now, violet energy coming in, the healing light of this age. It transmutes everything. It takes all things and simply dissolves them back into love, the energy that is us. All things are becoming love of the highest vibrational frequency, is emanating from our heart space out and from out to in. There's pink light everywhere. There's violet flame everywhere. And nothing within us can last that is not love. Our chakra system is still open. We're just getting a bath, a shower of violet light and pink light. And we just feel the joy and the high vibration as being enhanced by the shape of the pyramids. We're protected. No energies can enter. Pyramids protect us. And another pyramid comes down. And we have the pink light again, transcendent love, and violet light again, which clears everything as we go even higher. And you breathe in freely and breathe out freely. And we have an aura around us. It just gets bigger and bigger. We can feel our chakra system that's clean and clear, just expanding bigger and bigger. It's wider and wider in all directions. Our chakra system, our energy column is expanded to match whatever capacity we are capable of individually. We have massive, powerful, fortified chakra systems within us. Our heart spaces are massive and pure. And our chakra systems match to accommodate them from top to bottom. The entire column matches. Our heart chakras are beautiful spaces. And everything from above to below just flows perfectly with it. And now blue light comes in, which is unconditional love. And we ask Source to just send all these lights out to the whole world while it's at it. And just let everybody have some of this. So we breathe in and out freely and unencumbered. Just feel the love. Feel the freedom. Feel the normalcy of it. Feel how, wow, this feels great. This is how I want to feel. This is what I want to be. This is what I want to experience. Is this calmness? Let's tap on our High Heart Chakra. Get that opened up and enhance the chakra system even more. And then let's do a circle around it. And let's tap on those breastbones. Get those scapula chakras in the back opened up. Some of you may feel like you have angel wings coming out from that. Kind of what it feels like. And it just pulls you up, makes you tall and proud. You feel the chakra system just open up even more. You may even feel like you do this. You just fold around and become like a globe out in space, this circle in space of just pure energy of love, like a sphere of an aura, of a sphere with an aura around it of unconditional love, which is light out in space. That may be how you feel right now. You breathe in and out, and just breathe so easily, so freely, No energy is encumbering you at all. Feels so good, so free. And now as the chakra system is widened and enhanced and fortified, source light now comes down, this beautiful white light. A waterfall as wide as your chakra system is. Your chakra system may be so wide that it's as wide as the room you're in right now. It could be massive. It could be so large you can't even fathom it. And that's okay, because we are energetic beings beyond our capacity to even understand. We're not these little human physical beings that we see. We are energy, massive, powerful, energetic beings coming down for the fullest physical expression possible. And Source wants to give us all of that energy so that we understand and have that as above, so below experience. So let it all come. Be all that you can be. Take all of it that you can. Just open up. Allow. 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 That is what we're here to do. We are Source, allowing ourselves to be physical and experience as above, so below. So just allow. Now, as it comes through the stellar gateway, this golden light is wisdom, the soul star. It's yellow light, it's sunshine, it's bliss, it's joy, it's happiness, that frequency that lights us up. The console chakra, it's white, it's purity of heart. If these other aspects want to deal with us, that's where they do it. And they have our best and highest good at mind, or they don't deal with us at all. Okay? No illusion, no delusion. We don't entertain those. If they try, they mess with our throat chakra. So we just don't allow that. Then the crown, violet colored, violet flame is there, violet light is there. Only thing that comes through there gets transmuted to the highest vibrational frequency of love. We don't need any information coming down to us. There we go. That is not our best and highest good. Not best and highest good, we don't need it. Then the third eye, indigo light, blue, a deep blue light, because it's an extension of the throat chakra, as I said yesterday. It's part of our understanding, our interpretation. It's where we can go outer dimension, if you will. So we can experience, so we can understand more, so we can manifest, so we can go forward, so we can progress. And then the back of the head, the past life chakra, silver light, which purifies that which we have known. We retain the knowledge. We don't rewrite anything. We retain it. It happened. But we forgive it all. And we take that energy, we pull it back to ourselves. And using the knowledge of it, which is recorded here, in the programmable mind, we go forward. We take the energy, we go forward, we progress on our timeline. Our best and highest good timeline. Blue light for the throat chakra. Our advanced throat chakra, which is then connected by the bridge at the High Heart Chakra, which is aquamarine, to the heart chakra, which is green, surrounded by pink transcendent love, and blue in the back, unconditional love. The blue in the back and the green in the front, which is health, wealth, abundance, and prosperity, which gives us longevity. Those come together and form the aquamarine that comes up to the blue. All right, so there's that bridge, that area within us, that positive energy loop within us, so we can maintain alignment 5D. And now to the solar plexus, deep yellow. This is our energy center. This is a power source. This is our gut mind, our intuitive energy mind, where our energy just knows. And where all of our power comes back to. We just keep calling our energy back to ourselves. We don't leave it ruminating anywhere. We don't leave energy ruminating. Should I have done that? Maybe I should do that. Maybe I'll think about that. And all of our energy goes to the forward, to the future. No, bring it back. We don't have to do that. We don't have to make 40 kinds of plans. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do no. We're in alignment. Bring our energy back. Just align. Yeah, feel it coming back. We align. We attract. We don't have to be over here planning all these scenarios. We're aligned. We will attract in the right things. We will know. That's what this loop is for. An orderly, calm life that flows. Not, maybe I should do this, maybe I should do that. Not all this second guessing, all this finagling. Call that power back to you. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it. Call out that energy back. No entangled energies. None of this. None of that. No rethinking what you did. None of that. None of that. Well, I'm sure I'm going to show them. No, forgive it all. No, I've got to best them. No, you don't. Why? What's that got to do with anything? It's not yours. Call your energy to you. That's your solar plexus. Now, peach light in the navel chakra, which is part of the sacral chakra, look through the light come up. That is our creativity. That's the softness of our manifesting. It's the creative part. And then the orange light, the fiery but mature fire of manifesting, creativity, of expanding consciousness. And then the root chakra, which is red, the more primal expansion of consciousness, the little fire. These are our action. These are our sexual. These are our passions. These are, yes, I belong here. Yes, this lights me up. Yes, this is me. These are our foundations. And then the earth star chakra, brownish gray, and contains our Chiron moon healing. We can be healthy, happy, whole, and complete right here. We don't have to wait what comes around on our natal chart. It's right there in the earth star chakra. And then ground us all the way. That light's coming all the way down now. Here we go. The white light contains all of these colors. And it's coming down through, and it's healing all of our chakras. All of our chakras are becoming calibrated, activated, aligned perfectly for us, and grounding us all the way to Mother Earth, the core, and the crystalline grid, because we were all invited here. No one's here by mistake. And now clean, pure energy is coming back up to the heart space, connecting all the way back up to source. Then we have a positive energy loop between pure source energy and Earth, Mother Earth. Our existence here is right and good, and it feels right. Breathe it in, pure, clear energy of belonging and acceptance and unconditional love. Feel it. Feel all the colors. Every color is there. You are healed, you are whole. Then you have a positive energy loop from your point of origin to the point of where you're living now and back. All is as it should be. Just breathe it in and breathe it out. Make sure that that chakra system is as wide and open as it should be. Go ahead and tap again on that High Heart Chakra. Make sure we keep that open. Now, here comes source energy coming into the third eye area. Bright, bright light coming in. As we ask source energy now to just fill us and inundate us and communicate to our heart space what it is we need to know. What is our best and highest good timeline? What do we need to know to progress? Simply show us that. Put us in that energy. How do we stay in it? Give us that. And let this repair show us how to stay in it. What do we make energetic space for? What do we remove? What do we keep? What do we add? Align us. Align us. What have we been drawn to that we've asked for that we should not have had expectation of? Show us how not to expect, but to be and expect only of ourselves. How to hold frequency and just show up as ourselves and only attract and live a life aligned with our highest timeline. Give us the wisdom to voice and express that existence here with resonant energies, to not fall back into non-resonant living and making things happen, exerting energy on others, but not at the in-between, but to simply live in alignment. Help us transcend those energies which wish to usurp the energetic bandwidth of this lifetime. Come past all of those. Fill us, guide us. As we go to that frequency, which is our highest time limit. When we hold that, we become that. And we receive with guidance, we understand it. We're filled with that energy. So we can come back to it anytime we need to find our true authentic self. So we can find our source energy guiding us always on our highest timeline. Live in alignment. Pure source energy expressing itself fullest physicality possible. As above, so below. Stay with this meditation and this energy as long as you like, ended according to your practice.